ask questions in the comments. I'm doing free readings today. Antoine want to commit a relationship with me. Let's see what Antoine needs. Give me one second. I'm going to put my headphones in, okay? There we go. That way you guys can hopefully hear me better. Does Antoine want a committed relationship with me? Let's see. Mm, it doesn't feel like he's in the greatest place right now. It's not that he doesn't want it, but I am seeing him. I should have co-host. No, thank you. I am seeing that he's ready to pack up and go. So I don't know if you guys are having some issues, but he's really back and forth. Like the energy around him feels very confused right now. Okay, like he doesn't know what he wants. Like one minute that's what he wants, the next minute he can't. Like he can't even think straight. Okay, I'm doing free readings today, guys, so you guys can. I'm traveling, so that's why it looks like this behind me. I'm in a hotel. Kelly, where do me and Joshua stand? Let's see, honey. Mm. You have to. So right now, it doesn't feel like you're in a good place. Temperance also comes up, so I'm really getting the energy like um snapping. Like some of the things you say could be fairly hurtful. Some of the things you're getting frustrated with too. It doesn't feel like he fully understands why you're getting upset at certain things. He seems really down and depressed. So he doesn't have positive thoughts towards a relationship right now. Okay. Um, he feels like he's like the feeling I'm getting is like I'm being buried. Like I can't breathe too great. Okay. It feels very overwhelming to me. So that's what I'm gonna say. The relationship feels very overwhelming for him right now. I don't think he's the type of person that likes to argue. Okay. But I think he doesn't like the way he feels and currently. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Be careful what you say and be patient. All right. What is Nick feeling about us? Uh, Nick is feeling pretty good right now. He's definitely ready to put the work in. Um, so he's feeling great. Things feel good right now for you guys. And again, he's ready to put the work in. I will say, this card here tells me the wand comes up. This feels like something that you've either prayed for or been doing work in. Okay, so I do think you've been putting the work in to make sure that this relationship works. It is working. So whatever you're doing, is working. Okay, so he feels good about the relationship right now. What does Brandon feel about us? Okay, the energy around this does not feel great. This actually feels like, and swords for me is scissors. So this means something's being cut off. Okay, so I do feel like there's a cutting happening here. I think it doesn't feel like he's in a good place either. Wands comes up again, more cutting. Okay, he feels like games are being played. So I don't know if you are, and I'm actually seeing. I don't know if you're flirtatious or something like that, or if he thinks that, every time you talk to someone, he thinks you're cheating or thinks there's somebody else or thinks I'm getting a lot of that. Like I don't fully trust. But I'm also feeling like this is all in his head, right? Like those things may not be really happening, but they're all in his head. So that's how I feel. And my mind is just kind of everywhere. So but yeah, I think right now he's just, yeah, right. Basically that, yeah, it's a lot of that. A lot. Like he's kind of crazy with it. So that's how he's feeling right now. Okay. Not the best. I do feel like he's gonna wind up cutting things off because he gets too in his head. Okay. Should I focus on new love and forget about Floyd? Let's see. Yes, you should. And just so you know, he's going to come back around. As soon as the sun comes out, as soon as things start going well, as soon as you start focusing on yourself, he comes right back to set fire to everything. Okay. This his energy too feels like this is like a um like if you're not happy with me, I don't want to see you happy type of thing. Like the jealousy comes out. But then when I have you, I don't really hold on to you well. Okay, like I don't take care of you. I don't do the things that you need me to do. Okay. But I don't want to see you with anybody else. So as soon as you start taking care of yourself, things start looking good. He's gonna try to come back. So just be careful of that. He's not coming back because he wants you. He's coming back because he can't. He doesn't want you with anybody else. Correct. 7 year connection. Okay. Mm-hmm. Betsy, let me get to you, love. I don't know why I'm being called towards you. Beltran. Hello, my name is Betsy. Will Kevin reach out to me or are we done for good? Let's see. Pentacles comes up. He's gonna reach back out. It does take him some time. He's doing some work as well. He's reflecting too on the past that you guys had. He always goes back and forth like a swing. He's in and out of it, in and out of it, in and out of it. You guys too seem like you're in and out of the relationship. He does come back really kind of like he always does. I will say, this time the power is kind of in his hands. So I don't know if you were the one that did something to put you guys in this place, but I do feel like he holds the power when he comes back, okay? But he does come back. You're welcome. Is me and Fantasia done for good? Mm. If she comes back to you, it is for blood. She is this the energy around it feels very vindictive. So I don't know what it is you may have done, but you better be ready to like put a lot of work in. And even when you put that work in, it's like she's gonna draw whatever she can out of you. Okay. So I just want you to be careful for that. And then really think about if that's what you want back. Whatever you done, thank you, Gigi girl. Whatever you've done, she is like in this energy that she's going to get you back. Okay, when you least expect it to. That's what it feels like. Like everything seems to be going fine. So if you cheated, just know she's going to cheat back on you. Like that's the energy. I cheated, so now okay, I got you. I'm gonna cheat on you with your best friend, like something crazy like that. Okay, so just just keep that in mind. That's the energy right now around it. Okay. Well, me and Brandon reconcile. Thank you, Mr. Gandy. You will reconcile. Literally, the lovers comes up. Okay, so you guys are looking to reconcile. I think he's really reflecting. His energy feels very, I'm gonna say masculine, but like in charge. Like wants things his way, believes things. Like definitely believes in the feminine role, the male role. This is my role. I gotta be tough. That's the energy I'm feeling with him. He is coming around right now. I also feel like you're gonna do some work. The moon comes up, right? So I think you're a manifestor. Whatever you want to manifest you can make happen. So I do feel like some work is being done in that way, and he's going to come back. Okay. Will Aaron regret losing me? Yes, because you're going to make sure that that happens. That's thank you for the gift. Your energy. I'm sorry about that. Your energy feels very much like it's a playful energy, but also like don't mess. I don't know what your sign is, but there's like a playfulness, but also like a very snide, like I don't want to say vindictive. I just use that word. It's like I'm gonna play with your mind. Like you don't understand how you're Libra. Stop it. I'm a Libra. Maybe that's why I understand. Libras go like we're very, very nice, but the other side of that is because we want to make everybody happy. The other side is that we can be very, very nasty, and that's the energy I'm feeling. Like it's almost like a joke, a game. So yes, like he's this is going to play out the way that you want it to play out. So that's the energy I'm feeling. It doesn't matter what I say; everything's going to play out the way you need to play out. Okay. Should I end my marriage after all I've gone through? Mm. First of all, it feels very heavy. Um, I'm seeing that you poured a lot into this person as well. And the energy around him feels very nasty. Um, So you're asking that question. I'm going to be very serious. This feels like this is something that's been sort of for years, for a very long time, and I think there's a fear around here. I'm actually getting a little bit of a chill. There's a fear around this that you're not going to be able to really move on. Like you don't even know what the next step would be. Like what would your life look like without this person? And as much as there's a part of me like like I feel a pain, like my heart feels heavy. Also, I'm feeling like I'm out of breath. I think this gives you a great deal of an anxiety as well. Um, as much as you feel like this is the right thing to do, I think it's going to be very difficult at first. So you're going to have like it's I'm not going to tell you it's going to be easy. Okay. I do think it's the right thing for you to do mentally, even spiritually. Thank you for the gifts, pet that dog. I think it's thank you, Big B. I think it's important for you to do specifically spiritually because I do feel like there's somebody else out there for you, but it's not going to be easy. Okay. This has been going on for a long time and you've forgotten who you are. There needs to be time for you to remember who you are. Okay. So it's going to take some time. So I don't, you have to make the decision yourself. Okay. And do what's best for you. Um, I think it'll take some years, but I do see you recovering from that. Okay. And finding yourself again. Okay. I hope that answers your questions, love, because that felt like a very heavy question. Okay. Sarah, will Liam and Clara reconcile in committed relationship? Thank you. Liam and Clara. Yes, this is showing everybody together and happy. I'm going to be honest with you though. Even though I'm seeing this in the cards, I'm hearing spirit say friend. Like this is also, I feel like they're very close friends. So yes, there's a relationship, but I also feel like friend wise, like I could see myself being friends with this person, whether we're in a relationship or not. That's the energy I'm feeling, right? I think there's times where times are bad, but when times are good, it's like this is my best friend, like my partner. So I do think no matter what happens to the relationship itself or what you call yourselves, the friendship itself is going to stay intact. Okay, so my answer is going to be yes, but it could just be a friendship. It may not be something that's romantic. Okay, Kamisha, will I be able to move in October? Let's see. Mm. So the cards are really coming up like you can. The time will. It's really one of those time will tell things. Okay, I am seeing a man here. I don't know if you're currently living with someone, but I feel like this person weighs heavily on whether or not that happens in October. Okay, so I want you to keep in mind this is showing you you guys have a lot against you. Okay, they're going to have to. Oh, thank you. That's so funny. Sorry. They're gonna it was so funny too because it made me look like my the card that literally came up. You might be a little intuitive, whoever sent me that. Yeah, so I feel like this person's gonna have to fight. So if there's a male figure involved, this person's gonna have to fight. No man. Okay, then somebody with male energy. This is definitely male energy. I'm not gonna take that back. This is male energy. Okay, so either this is a female that acts very manly or a male. Okay, because I'm feeling it now, and it's very oof. Like we'll fight at the drop of a dime too. Like I don't know, but that person's gonna have to put in some work. Okay, in order for me to get it. I don't know if this is somebody that has to be like a co-sign or your person that's if you have somebody searching for a house for you, but that is a male figure and they're gonna have to put it's you. Okay, yeah. Like you feel like a fighter. Like what you say. Okay. Like that's the energy I'm feeling. Okay. And it feels very like you had to play the that's so cute. It feels like you had to play the man in your life in your role. Okay, you're gonna have to put up a fight. All right. You have a lot of people against you, and also a lot of people talking. All right, talking about you. Yeah. So be careful with that too, because um they might not be meaning to do it, but I feel like it's so many people. I hope this makes sense. That it's almost like casting a spell. All right, like nobody believes in you. All right. And everybody's talking about how they don't, oh, she's not going to do it. It's not going to happen. Be careful with that. Be careful who you surround yourself with because this is your circle. All right. And it's almost like they're either psyching you out, Yeah, that's the energy. So it can happen, but you're going to have to fight to make it happen. Don't let anybody get into your head either. Okay. Your family. Yeah. It's really close. These are people that are very in your tight circles, friends, family. Okay. So I want you to just be very careful. Yeah. Right. They are weak and powerful under the feet of Christ. The only issue is that if you are not protecting yourself, whether it's with prayer or with daily reading your Bible, honey, it's it lowers your ability to protect yourself, and they can be very strong. But it looks like I can though. It does look like you can. It really is going to be up to you. Okay. Don't when you hear no's, don't take that as the final answer. All right. Kathy, will Jerome and I have a relationship, or is it over? Oh, um, you're gonna need to call him. Jerome's not in a good place, so I don't know what happened here. There's a lot of sadness, okay, and I do think he's gonna be taking some time out to grow himself. I do feel like he's in a time of contemplation, like he's really thinking about like where he went wrong. So I don't know if he made a mistake or you made a mistake. But I feel like a sense of sulking, a little bit of depression here. Okay. You're gonna need to reach out to him with your whole heart. Okay. This is someone calling out and giving their heart. You're gonna need to reach out to him with your whole heart. All right. And really, you really need to give all of yourself. I feel like your walls are up, right? Like you don't want to be too emotional. You don't want to bear too much. You're really gonna have to bear all of yourself, okay? And really talk about how you feel if this is going to be the case. But if you can do that, then yes. Okay. Will Evan reach out? Let's see. Mm. This honestly feels like Evan is trying to cut things off, okay? Or distance. I'm going to change that language. Distance themselves. All right. So if they reach out, so it's going to take some time until they're in a place where they can reach out and they feel like they can reach out as friends and it won't go any further, or just see if everything's okay, right? Like to check on you, that type of thing, see how everything is going, just to kind of be like nosy, but that's not going to continue whatever you guys have had going on. This feels like I need distance. I need time. All right. So I don't think if he's going to reach out, it ain't going to be soon, honey. Okay. Does Alex have any type of feeling for me, Alex? Um, yeah. This I'm going to be very honest though. At the current moment, this feels like genuine. I don't want to say like sister brother vibe, like those type of feelings, like when, but it's a care, and right now it's something that's developing. But this does feel like I care, I really care about this person, okay, and I think it's developing. Thank you, Shelly. Sorry, I saw someone that says need reading, and I want to see if I can find it. Reading really needy. Wait, where'd it go? I'm so sorry. Whoever posted reading, I think it said reading really needy. Can you just ask again, honey? I almost saw it. Hi, Jules the Queen. Did my ex Fernando had anything to do with what happened to my kid's father last night? Ooh, okay, whatever happened feels bad. Feels very bad. I'm gonna be very honest with you. Spirit is telling me not to answer that question. Okay. I think that this is something that you are not supposed to know at the current moment. I apologize, but Spirit is telling me not to answer that question. I am no. Spirit is telling me not to answer that question. Okay. Sorry, love. But I have to follow my guides. Yeah. Okay. Brian, does Brenda have feelings for me? That was you pet that dog? Go ahead and answer your question, baby. Um, they do have feelings for you, but they also feel like you're carrying too much. I don't know what you've been through. I feel like you've shared a lot of what you've been through actually with them. They don't know if they can handle it, okay? So they do, but they're very hesitant. All right. And wait, pet that dog. Am I dating my future wife? Pet that dog. Mm, hold on, pet that dog, because it's coming up that this person's been through a lot of things. Um, the energy around this is a soulmate. um how far the relationship goes is really going to be on you, but soulmate does not necessarily mean that the person is a right is somebody you're going to be with the rest of your life. I hope that makes sense, right? So I don't want to call her a or this person a uh wife and make you think that. So give me 1 second, I'm just going to pull cards because it is coming up. This is a soulmate for you, all right? Whether or not it's going to be your wife specifically, I don't know if you guys are gonna make it that far. This is no offense. I feel like something's gonna get in the way, and it's again, it feels like mind games. games are going to be played in little ways, little things are going to start going wrong. Judgment is going to come out, okay? And I think one of you are going to feel the need to possibly end it. However, this is a soulmate. You learn a lot from this relationship. It goes on for quite some time if it hasn't already. So this does feel like a long-term relationship, okay? But I do feel like there's something that's going to be like, I don't know if this person can be later on in a relationship, okay? But I do feel like this is a serious relationship and definitely a soulmate. Okay. Okay. Will we find 24-hour all around living care for my dad? Thank you. Pet that dog. Will I find 24-hour all around living care for my dad in his house? My card for Metamorphosis has come out. Another card for Metamorphosis. Um, You are. I don't. I'm going to be very honest. I'm not sure if that care is going to be needed for a very long time. Be careful with the person you choose for care. That spirit is telling me that, not the cards. Okay, be very careful with the person that you choose for care. All right. I keep seeing my metamorph my moth cards. Metamorphosis is like changing. Came up a lot. All right. I want you to be extremely careful with that person. So I'm going to be honest. I don't even know if that's the right choice at the current moment because I feel like this person is coming. um, so when you don't be desperate, that's what spirit says. Don't be desperate about the person that you get. You're gonna choose anybody. Don't allow that to happen, okay? Because the person that's coming that you settle for, this feels like you settled for that person is not the best person for him. All right. And I actually feel like they're gonna put him in a little bit of danger. Okay. So I want you to be very careful. Don't be too picky. Allow it to take the time that it needs to find the right person. Okay. I mean it very seriously too. The energy of this person that shows up feels like a snake in the grass, right? Seems very nice, and it's not very nice whatsoever. So please be careful. Okay. Okay. Thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you for the gifts, Francesca. Debbie, please with my financial struggles end very soon. Yes. Swords comes up immediately. Yes, they're ending very soon. Same thing. Another one. The Wheel of Fortune comes out. It's about to change. Everything's about to flip over. Okay. How long? Everything's about to flip over. You need to stay in prayer as well. I feel like you've already been in prayer. You need to stay in prayer. Okay. That prayer for you, and having some form of spiritual practice is extremely important to how your life kind of pans out and the things that you're able to manifest. Okay. So you just stay in prayer. Even when things feel like they're not going right, that's when you need to be in prayer the most. And then when things fix itself, stay in prayer. Okay. That's the biggest thing. I feel like you're in prayer when things aren't going right, like you're good at asking, but you're not as good with saying thank you when things are going well. Okay. So you need to be better at that. All right. This is feeling like a lesson for you as well. Okay. Do you see marriage for me and my current guy, Tangi? Mm. They're definitely there to teach you a lesson, Tangi. But I do feel like they ultimately they destruct things that are going too well. Okay, so this person may start arguments when everything's going great. This person feels like they may start a little argument over things that don't they feel like nothing. Okay, it's like why are we arguing about this, right? Things that seem small. I do feel like they're carrying a lot of baggage from past relationships. I don't know if they were in a really long-term relationship or if this was like a marriage, but I feel like I'm carrying something heavy. Something heavy happened within a relationship where I just can't, like, when things are going right, I'm like, this is gonna get messed up. This is gonna be really messed up, and then they wind up messing it up. Okay, so just know that that's gonna happen. Whether if they can get over that, sure, they can definitely. Thank you, the kid. Thank you so much. I'm 50%, I think, to goal too. So if I reach goal, I'm gonna bring someone up for a 15-minute reading. Okay. And anybody can ask questions. I'm doing free readings right now. So just ask your question in a comment. If I see it, then I will answer it. Okay. We'll kind of reach out before this weekend. I'm gonna actually tell you that can go one of two ways. Okay. It does feel like this weekend or and even this week. I don't know if they're on some sort of vacation or partying or something, but this week feels like very busy. There's a lot of people around them during this time. So I don't know if that's over or if they have a time for themselves, then yes, they'll reach out. But I feel like they're surrounded by a lot of people right now. Okay. So they, they may be doing stuff with family, something like that. If that changes, they may then be able to be in their head, contemplate, think, and it does feel like they may reach out. Okay, but they're surrounded by people right now. Okay, am I with my soulmate Trevor? Okay, firstly, Trevor, you have many soulmates, many, some of them friends, relationships, but you have many soulmates. Literally, this is like saying to me, you have a lot of soulmates. Okay, and it's really going to be up to you which one that you pick. The current one is definitely one of them. Yes, but you have many. Okay, different ones. The one you're currently with too, the energy feels like the moon card also showed up. I do believe you want this to be the person, um but the moon gets its brightness from the sun. It's just a reflection of something else. um and I feel like this person isn't later on going to be the same person that you thought they were when you met. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Now people are like the first 6 months in, it's like, oh my God, I love this person. They're so great. And then after like 8 months, it's like, who are you? There is a little bit of that energy happening. Okay. Will Navia come forward by next week? Yes. I don't know what they're coming forward for, but the swing for me is always a back and forth. So someone's coming, someone's going. So they'd be coming. And I don't know if this is a love relationship, but the lovers came up for me. So yes, those are not the lovers as pentacles, but it represents love in my deck. You're welcome, Chef. Is Vaughn in love with me? Ooh. Um, I'm gonna tell you, if they are, it won't matter. This is no offense, but I have a feeling that I think if they do love you, it's gonna scare you enough that you bring things to an end, or begin to overthink and possibly make mistakes around it. Okay, so what I'm going to say is, um, could they be? Yes, spirit won't even tell me. I'm going to be honest with you. It feels like you're going to sabotage it. I just talked about self sabotaging when something go wrong. Feels like you would sabotage it. Spirit is not telling me. Literally, but the first card that came up. Okay, just right? So be careful with that. You think too much. So what spirit is telling me, think too much. Okay. Will my marriage last? KJ Jackson. It can. You have to let a lot of things go from your past, though, and it can last. I think there's going to be a lot of your past traumas are going to start coming back up. Okay, just be mindful of how you deal with them. I'm actually going to say that you should maybe go to therapy, something like that, where you can talk about them openly. Thank you, Francesca. Talk about them openly with someone. There is a need to kind of get these things off your chest. I think you've been working through them. Like literally, I feel like you're working. You throw yourself into things, so you keep your mind off of things, and it's like the little fish from Nemo, like just keep swimming, like it's that energy, like just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep swimming. And I think there's a lot of things that you haven't dealt with. You're going to need to kind of deal with that in order for it to work. I really hope that makes sense. But I feel like Spirit is about to put you through, like this marriage is almost going to be, it's going to have a lot of your trauma come back up because you're supposed to be facing it at this time and actually dealing with it. Okay. Okay. Okay, is my dad around me and is he happy? Oh, hold on, because that's a different type of reading, but I want to do it. Stop, 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 stop. Is my dad around me? Is he happy? Laura Joseph. Give me a second. Laura, sorry. That I don't use cards for mediumship. So give me 1 second. I want to answer Laura's question. Mhm. Okay. So yes, he stops by. And Laura, I'm gonna need you to give me confirmation as I talk about the energy that the other person I'm feeling. Okay. I don't know if this person was I was in the military, so the energy that I'm feeling feels military, and I say that because he feels very calm, very right. There is a like. Everything needs to be in its place. Like that's the energy I'm feeling. I'm feeling very calm. Everything needs to be in its place, but I'm very stern. Navy, yeah, like I'm feeling that energy, Navy. Thank you, because that's my confirmation. I have the right person. Feeling very stern, very like, when I feel this and see this, like it's like dress right, dress. Everything has to be in its place. So yes, I have the right person. Okay. My heart's starting to beat really fast. Okay. So I don't know. Starting to feel a little out of breath. I don't know if he passed by a heart attack, okay, or something with the heart. Because I'm feeling really out of breath and my heart is pounding. Okay. This may be him telling me how he passed away. Again, confirmation, because I need confirmation from them that I'm speaking with the right person. So if you can let me know in the comments, yes, okay, perfect. Thank you. Further confirmation I'm speaking with the right person. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm feeling a lot of sadness. I think he's crying. Okay. Was there grandkid? I feel like he's showing me kids playing like I don't know if this is a park or somebody has a very large backyard. Not really necessarily seeing a fence, so called. But I am seeing like the kids are playing, and he's just like he wish he had more time for that. Like he just loves seeing the kids playing. He's also loving. I feel like he works very hard. Your sister, your okay, yeah. I feel like he works very hard for this. So maybe this is thank you for the gifts. Maybe this is the a home he left to someone or something like that. But I'm feeling like he's proud of where the family has been. Like I feel like I'm just very proud that my family is kept out. That I was able to create that for my family. So I don't know if he was the person. I feel like he was the person that had to overcome. You're welcome. Like if he's the person that had to overcome and create and overcome obstacles, maybe his family came from like a poor place, right? There's like this just sense of pride when he's being able to watch everybody play. On specifically though, he wants me to notice this yard, right? The land. I keep hearing the land, so I don't know if he left you guys land. Yeah, so I'm feeling like land. Like I'm so proud that I was able to pass this down or give this opportunity to them. Okay. So he's yes, he's here with you. That was the question. He's here with you. He's around you. He visits the kids. He visits everyone. Okay. And he is watching. He's very proud of all you guys and what you're doing with what he left you. Okay. That was a big thing that was coming through. Okay. Okay. Good. I'm glad we got our confirmation. I'm glad he showed up too. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go back to the readings, and thank you for asking me that. I love connecting with great people who have passed. You're welcome so much. Okay, uh, okay. Did I make the right decision to move on from D? And Bonquisha, I see you, honey. Go ahead and ask your question. Did I make the right decision for moving on from D? Mm. So you did make the right decision, and it actually feels like you are a bit happier, right? But in time, it feels like he shows up and you go back. I'm going to be honest with you. Maybe there is a lot of back and forth, but I do feel like this person just keeps showing up in your life, and it's someone that feels very difficult to disconnect from completely. Okay, very difficult to disconnect from completely. Like the matter of fact, the more you pull away, I feel like the more they kind of pull you in, and as soon as you are getting to a place where you're okay with being without them, they somehow grab you back in. Okay. So you made the right decision, but I do feel like, yeah, you said yes. I do feel like you're gonna go back in that direction. Thank you so much, Shelly. I'm partial way to my goal to 6 out of 10. So once I reach my goal, I will try to call someone up, which I have to figure out how to do that. Oh, I can call a guest. Once I reach 10, I'm gonna bring up a random person and do a reading. That will be a full 15-minute reading. You got anyone is welcome to stay and watch that reading. That will be a full reading, meaning I will be doing psychic mediumship, right? So if loved ones do show up for that person, as long as they allow me to, and they wish to do it live, that'll be a live reading. So you guys will get to witness that. All right. And that will be a free reading. So I will bring someone up. Okay. Will me and James be in a committed relationship one day? Coco. Yes, you can. I'm gonna say be careful, okay? Because I do feel like it's going to seem like it's committed to you. Hey, thank you, Trev. But I think that he goes back to his habits, okay? I'm saying that because right now I feel like that the relationship that you're in feels more like I'm gonna say open. Okay, so it feels like you're in a relationship with this person currently, and I'm going to be honest, they don't treat, it doesn't feel like I'm being treated very nice. Okay, um so I need you to take people as they are, not as you wish them to be. Okay. When someone shows you who they are, when they tell you who they are, believe them. This feels like I don't want to believe. Like you are working very hard to get that love back. Okay. I'm gonna be very honest. I don't feel like this person is in a place to be able to actually give that to you. Okay. So I'm actually going to say the answer is no, because based off what I'm being told commitment is to you, and I think what your heart wants is that it's just you. I think the words will be there, but the actions will not match up to the words. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Francesca. The house my mom left is causing conflicts with siblings. My name is in it. Does she want me to keep? Okay, for that, I'm first going to try to get in contact with your mom, if that is okay. Okay, who's that? Deborah. Okay, Deborah, I'm gonna need confirmation. Okay, I don't know if you were here for the last one. Thank you so much. I don't know if you were here for the last one. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what I'm feeling, and then I need you to tell me if this is your mom. Okay. First of all, she's very chatty, chatty Cathy, like chatty. I mean, she talks slightly fast. Okay, talks really fast. She has a lot on her mind. Okay, I need you to tell me if this sounds um like your mother. I'm also feeling like her energy is just like go 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 go. Like I don't know if she's always moving. I feel like she's always moving, always cleaning, always oh my goodness, like I just can't stop. Like I need her to calm down. Actually, she's making it a little bit difficult and she's talking really fast. Okay, so again, give me confirmation. I feel like she's constantly cleaning, constantly moving. I also feel like she's very hard, like telling everybody that's ways that's her. Okay, all right, she's telling everybody how to do everything, right? Okay, it's like, no, why would you let that kid do it like that? No, don't let him touch that. Don't, like, I just a lot. Oh, and I feel like being around her. Being around her is a lot. Okay, no offense. Oh, but it's just a lot. Like she doesn't calm down. It's like just breathe. Okay. Let me know again if that sounds like her, but that's the energy that I'm feeling. If that's her, then I will ask the question. I'm also gonna ask for further confirmation. Okay, so it's a little bit more um okay, okay. Did she fall at some point? I feel dizzy. I hope that makes sense. Okay. I feel dizzy, but like I'm weighed and I'm seeing someone fall. I don't, and this may not be how she passed away, but I do think this was a really big deal to the family. Okay. I feel like I feel like I'm tumbling almost. Like I'm feeling dizzy, very woozy. Yes, and passed away too. Thank you. Okay. So this is her. Okay. I'm taking that as confirmation that this is her. Okay. Okay. She does not want you guys arguing. Thank you so much for the gifts. She does not want you guys arguing. Okay. I immediately heard sell it. Okay, and then for everything to be split. All right. She there's almost to regret that I don't know if she left. I think you may have said she left the house to you. I don't know. I don't know if she did something very specific, left to a specific person, but I am sensing a feeling of regret doing that. In at the time when she created that, or when that happened, it was the right thing for her to do. And I'm also feeling like I left it to like I'm hearing her, like I left it to the person who I felt was the most responsible. So if that was left to you, it's because she felt like you were the more responsible person, right? And that you would take care of it. And then the time it was on a loan, I was 20 years old. Okay. So it's like you, the most responsible person. That was what she felt like was the best thing to do. Okay. And now she's like, if you can sell it and then split it. The biggest thing for her, she does not want you guys arguing. She really wants the family to like I just keep like together. And I don't know if there was this. I don't know if this was a Thanksgiving or something like that. But she just showed me a lot of kids. I don't know if she has a ton of grandkids, but I'm just seeing a lot of kids running around and her trying to keep everything together and telling everybody what to do with their kids. Okay. But this family is really important to her. Okay. So that she does not want you guys arguing. All right. It kids. Okay. It's for you guys to figure out, but she does think that that is the best thing. I will say the way that she used to feel about the home, um, I feel like this was a thing where she's like, oh, I'm gonna pass it down. It's something she didn't want to let go of. She does not have those same feelings anymore. And I'm saying that from a place of like she has better understanding of the things that are important, and family is really important to her. Okay, not the things. All right. So that would be my answer to you. So she just anything to keep you guys from arguing, fighting, because she does feel like it can have a lasting impact on a relationship. And go back to Spain and never did. Okay, so maybe that's what she's saying. She's saying so sell it if you can, if you feel good about it, sell it and then split it how you see fit. Okay, but no, nobody should be arguing. All right. I hope that answered your question, babe. And I'm glad she gave us confirmation. You're welcome. Yes. All right. I'm going to go back to regular readings. Okay. All right. So, does Nathan love me and want to be with me? Yes, he does. He's willing to fight for it too. Okay. He shows up here, he's willing to fight for it. I do feel like you keep people on the shelf though. I feel like you have options. Okay. Be careful with that because when I say he's willing to fight, it shows up after I'm seeing the options. Okay. So he's willing to fight and prove that he is the one that you should choose. But I think you should choose him without him having to fight. Okay. So yeah, the answer is yes. Okay. So I am currently on vacation. It's why I'm in a hotel. Okay. I'm actually driving down to Florida. We're going to Universal. So I don't want anyone to book readings because I don't know when I'll be able to deliver them to you because there is a way to book them in my bio. If you're interested in a reading, however, you can schedule something with me, which is a one-on-one personal reading, okay, where we literally sit, we talk, we go through everything. It'll say an hour, but because of the how I am, whoever shows up. So sometimes it'll say an hour, but I may talk to multiple family members, for instance. If it takes longer than an hour, we're gonna do longer than an hour. I don't believe in cutting people off. Okay. If you book something, it'll have to be after this 2 weeks, right? So I won't be back home until around the 11th. Okay. So for now, I'm just doing one question readings, and if I hit my goal of gifts, then I will pull someone up to do a quick 15-minute reading before I get off the live. Okay. So for now, just readings. I'm gonna go live as whenever I can as we're traveling, just so I can render you guys readings as well. I'm gonna do a few more, and then I may have to jump off. And this is the highest I've had in quite some time since I've came back. I'm at 78 viewers, so thank you so much. I'm gonna do some more readings and then I'm probably gonna jump off in like 15, 20 minutes, okay? My boyfriend broke up with me. Is he coming back? Lupus Ma. Thank you, Lupus. Oh, he is coming back. Yeah, he's coming back. The Lily the Lovers comes up, honey. He's coming back. I do want you to check though. I don't know how to say this, honey. But I want you to take a pregnancy test if you wouldn't mind. Okay, just to check. All right. I typically feel energies around, and I don't know if it's current or if there's one coming, but I am feeling when people are pregnant, I can feel a baby, like this, the soul of a baby, the spirit of a baby around. I'm feeling that with you. Okay, so I just want you to double check. Also, the a card came up that was literally a woman pregnant, so just double check that. Okay. Will I ever find my soulmate, Clara Cannon? You said not me. Okay. Well, double check, but he is coming back. Clara, will you ever find your soulmate? Yes, you will. Immediately. Yeah, you'll find them. Most people have multiples, just so you know. Okay. You do have multiples and but you will find your soulmate. Soulmate can thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you so much. Oh, did I reach I think that's it. I reached my gift goal. So I'm going to before the end of this live, I will pull somebody up for a 15-minute reading. Okay, you guys are welcome to stay when that happens to see what a reading is like with me. It'll be a 15-minute one. But what I'm going to ask you guys to do is to heart this up. Okay, if once we get to, I'm going to keep doing readings, and then once we get to, if we can get to 30,000 hearts, I'm then going to pull that person up so I can do a live reading. Okay. And then after their reading is done, I will end the live. We'll be done for today. Okay. So I'm gonna keep answering until we hit 30,000 hearts. Okay. Thank you so much. Will I have another child? Pretty petals. Um, okay. This is so having children is a very spiritual process, okay? Because you're entering another soul. You feel like you are carrying a heavy load, meaning I feel like you currently may be feeling a little overwhelmed. And honestly tapping into your energy, like my leg is starting to shake, my heart is racing. Um uh ooh, like it just there's a sense of like anxiety here. You need to be careful for that because what I'm trying to say is um you're not in the right place currently. Okay. It doesn't the space that you're in does not feel good, but I think you are a very happy person and you feel very needed, okay, by your kids. And I think that gives you a sense of I don't want to say a sense of worth, but that is the word that's coming to me. Like I feel needed and that makes me feel great. Okay. Um, but you yourself feel like you're carrying a lot, like a lot of pain, a lot of heartache. I feel like you've gone through a lot as well. Okay. So I just want you to be careful with that. Because I feel like that may be putting a heavy, maybe almost lead. Um, on the child right now. Okay, I don't feel like a child right now is going to come into that environment. Okay, you have to change the environment. There's something here too. This to me is going to be for this card is the wound. There's something happening with your wound, but I think it's the energy that you're holding inside. I think you hold in a lot of your emotion. Okay, Rebecca, is my general life going to get better soon? It's going to get better soon. You have to do the work though. It's going to get better, but you have to be the one to do the work. Also, is there Rebecca, I don't know if this is a drinking problem, but I'm literally tasting alcohol. Okay. Um, I think you need to I'm gonna say you might want to slow that down. Okay. I'm tasting the alcohol. All right. Can it get better? Yes, but you have to do the work. And I'm gonna say it has something to do with alcohol because I should not be tasting it. Okay. It's very strong. Hey Albert. When I meet with Anthony, when he will hire me at James Black PR. Oh, didn't we talk about this? Is this the friend? Because I do feel like it. Yes, you'll be celebrating soon, Anthony. It's my celebration card. You'll be celebrating soon. Okay, now the wands comes up, strength comes up. This feels like a good opportunity, and I think he's planning on working very closely with you as well, to maybe show you the ropes. So it's looking good. That's what I'm gonna say. Now things can happen in between. Hopefully that's happening soon. But right now it is looking good, and the energy feels great. Okay. Will my son father be around after passing? Oh, Quisha. Yes, he comes around to see his son. He also was he okay, I don't know any good way to say this. Was he murdered? Because I'm also getting an energy that he is also around the person, like I'm hearing like I'm also a person that did it. Almost like I'm obsessed with this person. Like I can't stop watching them and I still feel some kind of way about it. Okay, Bonquisha, if you can answer that question for me, because this may not be him that I'm in contact with, but I do feel like he's showing up a little bit here. Um, all right. So let me know. That was Bonquisha. All right, let me know, honey. But he is showing up, and he's also showing up around the people that did something around. Yes, around you too. But I'm gonna be honest. Like right now, the energy feels like it's more like to be around his son. Like it's like he's watching him grow, essentially. Okay. Okay. Just ask your question in the comments. I'm just doing free questions right now, and then in a minute, I'm gonna pull up my one person. Okay. So Current energy. What is Richard's current energy towards me? Oh, Lover shows up again and Pentacle. So he's willing to work. He wants to work on something with you, meaning like a relationship. He wants to work on a relationship. So I do feel like it is, yeah, something he's trying to work towards, essentially. Does F see his mom's role in our separation clearly now? BB Pink. Mm. Yes, and it's putting them in a very dark place. I hope that makes sense. Um, they've gone through some transitions as well. So just the way they think and certain and outlook on things, and it's really put them in a dark place. That the energy around them feels very sad. Like, I think they're going through some sort of depression and a lot of frustration. I'm also getting a feeling that they care a lot about their mother, right? So they don't really know how to handle it now that they realize that like two people they care a lot about and realizing how those two things manifested in the way that they did. Okay, so yes, they definitely are. I need direction. I'm in a very dark place. The Southern Scout. Okay, direction, Southern Scout. Ooh, okay. Southern Scout. First of all, I'm going to say that I really you. This feels like something I should talk to you privately about. Um, so I immediately am seeing visions. Um, So, Southern Scout, if you can, in the comments, and I just want to make sure this is your energy I'm connecting it to before I pull these cards because you asked me this question feels very deep. Okay. Um, I feel like something happened to you. I'm trying to word this in the right way because there's 123 other people here that something was taken from you. Okay. I don't know if this is something you went through recently or something that you are now going through again, meaning this happened to me in my past and I am now facing it for some reason again. But I feel like something was taken from you that was extremely hurtful. Um, and that is what has you in a dark place. Okay. If you can confirm that for me, then I'm going to continue to pull cards on this. Okay, honey? Yes. Okay. Okay. Um, mm, okay. Um, I'm just gonna do it because I don't have another way to do it at this current moment. Okay, Southern. Um, and I guys, I need you. I want everybody in the comments, 131 people in here. I need you all to start giving. Just send her some hearts, okay? I need you all to pause for a second and just send Southern some hearts. I am feeling like you have been wanting to hurt yourself, okay, because of the things that have happened to you, okay? And it's feeling very overwhelming for me. And I need you to know that you need like there are people that love you. Um, that there are people that have gone through similar. You are not alone. Okay. Oh my chest is getting so tight. Okay. Um, okay. You are not by yourself in this. I know it feels like that right now. Yes, please tell her she is not alone. You are not alone. Okay. The things that you have been through, other people have gone through, and we are all carrying it the best way that we can. Okay. Um, oh, I don't know if you're crying right now. Southern, can you say something? I need you to say something in the comments so I know that you're okay, okay? I need you to let this be your it hurt. I know, baby. I know it hurts, okay? I can feel it, okay? Ooh, I know it's hard to stay strong, but I need you to know like other people have been there. I've been there, okay? And it's hard to see it now, but it gets better. I promise it gets better. So we need you to stay here with us, okay? Okay, I don't know if you have people to stay for, but we're telling you to stay here with us. Do you understand? Okay. Okay, thank you, baby. Stay here with us. It does get better. God, it feels so overwhelming right now. Okay. It does get better. Okay. It does get better. You have a lot of choices that you're gonna have to make coming up. Okay. Yes, we're paying for it. Southern. We're praying for Southern, y'all. Southern Scout. Okay. Y'all send her healing. Pray for her. Okay. Mm, give me a sec. You have a lot of decisions that you're gonna need to make. Okay. Um, So that is it okay? Can you do me a favor? You don't have to talk about this, but I keep seeing the vision. I need you to confirm the vision so I can stop seeing the vision. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Um, but I said something was taken from you. This feels like your body. So can you confirm? I'm so sorry. Is that what was taken from you? Okay. Um, this is something that needs like I need you to understand that justice works in different ways. Okay. Um, I feel like you're afraid to say anything to anybody. Okay. And that's okay. All right, because you have to do what you have to do for yourself. um I do want you to talk to someone, whether it's a support group, so you can talk to other people that have been through this, because it's like really spirit just keeps saying you're not alone, you're not alone. It's really important for you to have people with you right now that understand what you've been through, that have gone through it but also survived it and have gotten to another place. You need to visually see that you're going to be okay. Okay, and then have these people support you. So I'm going to ask that you reach out if there's somebody in this live, Father God. Oh, Father God, thank you. If there's somebody in this live that can support her, y'all, just or knows a support group, okay? If y'all can just reach out to her, all right? If you've been through something similar, now that she has shared that with us, please reach out to her and if you have survived, let her know what that looks like. Okay. Amen. Cynthia, come on. I want y'all to reach out to her, okay? And um let her know she's gonna be okay. She needs support and she needs a tribe. Okay. We're with you, baby. Ooh, okay. Yo, that was a lot. I'm gonna pull up one person. Okay, Southern, it's not gonna be you because that's a deep one, and I don't want that here with everyone here. Okay, baby. Um, I'm gonna pull up someone random now. So if y'all can just spam the comments. If you're looking for a 15-minute reading, it is live. So I'm gonna pull you up as a guest, and we're gonna do a reading. Okay. Just spam the comments, and I'm just gonna pick randomly. All right, and let spirit guide me where it does.